Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. That's the start they were looking for just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson. Oh, knocks it down from three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
George. Green always looking for the steal. To Beverly. Paul George, 4-2. Draws the double and still hits.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Russell into the front court. Leads three. To Green. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Rocking the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Russell. Green. Deep left corner. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
The assist from number 00.
Paul George. Curry with the ball. Pass to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To George. Has a look. The shot by George won't go down. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lets it fly from long range. Another chance. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up by 6. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
George, defended by Draymond Green. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
George smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Thompson to Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. LA Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. He'll get it down low to Harrell. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Leonard to Beverly. Steph Curry with the piece. Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
And drains it. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Beverly from long range. And it's rebounded by Green. Clippers have got it. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Three at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams across the timeline. His team down 9. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross and knockdown. Lots of options going to open up as the game unfolds.
Curry. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Williams into the front court. They trail by 7 to Harkless. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That boy's living his best life.
Curry to Green. That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 0, Clint Capella. And number 00.
It's LA Clippers ball. Down low to Williams. And Draymond Green throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Williams across the timeline. Right now, down 7. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harkless. Williams. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Curry, tough shot. He hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a 3-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the 3-point shot.
To Russell. And it's Harkless who gathers the rebound. And count the basket.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup. George. No good. To Green. Looking for his man. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Goes to the left side. Leonard. He buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Paul George. Leonard. Fires the three. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Knock loose. Yes, Klay Thompson. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. To Beverly. Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Klay Thompson, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first.
Leonard. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. No good, and no foul. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Curry to bring it up by 3. From the painted area, won't go down.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Warriors basketball. Draymond Green. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To George. Fires the 3.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster. Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Thompson. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And a throwdown.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Curry. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Green to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. To Russell. Thompson. Russell. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Leonard. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Kawhi Leonard here against Steph. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. It's a 5-second violation. Leonard. Not that time. He misses. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Curry. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Hat-trick Beverly. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Williams into the front court. Up a dozen. Leonard to Beverly. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Green to Curry. Thompson. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Livingston. Defense, making the ball carrier work. Clippers have it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Russell, there's the toss. Green buries it on the catch and shoot.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
To Paul George. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Russell to Curry. D'Angelo Russell knocks it down.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Steph Curry. Paul George to Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Warriors have the rebound. Thompson. Not done yet. Kicks it around the perimeter to Green. Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Beverly. 4-3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Good shot.
Here's Curry with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Thompson. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry has it. To Thompson. For 3. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Beverly to George. They'll get it down to Leonard. And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Russell, and they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Clippers have got it. And the finish, slam dunk.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Paul George. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Team foul number 2. Golden State Warriors are in.
George, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Beverly to Williams, working the outside. LA with 4 to shoot. Leonard. And it's Cauley Stein with the rebound. Thompson. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Count the basket at the rim. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Leonard. Gets to the basket and scores.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Russell to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Draymond Green pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leonard off the assist.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
George, and the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long.